Hi, BookTube. My name is Jenny. I want to give you a quick update on what I've finished reading, what I'm currently reading, and what I've picked up recently. And I only picked up 3 books, and I'll show you those right now. First, I went to the thrift store, and I picked up Shakespeare Made Easy, Romeo and Juliet. What's really cool about this edition is that you got one side of what Shakespeare actually wrote, and on the other side is a more modern version. So it makes it easier reading. So I was happy to find that. And then I picked up this chunker, Anna Karenina, Leo Tolstoy. Of course, I've seen adaptations on film and stuff, but I don't know. But I'm going to give it a try. So eventually I will give it a try. It's a little bit dark and depressing, but we'll see. We'll give it a try at least. Eventually. And then I picked up Wolf Hall by Hilary Mantel. England in the 1520s is a heartbeat from disaster. If the king dies without a male heir, the country could be destroyed by civil war. Henry VIII wants to annul his marriage of 20 years and marry Anne Boleyn. The Pope and most of Europe oppose him. Wolf Hall, Hilary Mantel. And okay, now I'm moving on to what I finished reading recently. In fact, a couple of nights ago, I finished reading this one, Jane Austen at Home, a biography by Lucy Worsley. And I really enjoyed this, and I think most people who like Jane Austen will really enjoy this book. I felt like I really got to know Jane Austen, and I got to know a little bit, like the background history of what was going on and stuff while she was alive, and yeah, so it was really good. But in the end, I kind of cried. So I wanted to read this one quote to you. Read this last paragraph. But let her run away from us. Let our final image of Jane be one of speed and power, not lying immovable upon her unfamiliar bed in cramp-rented upper room in Winchester, but instead running across the fields to see her friends once again. Jane Austen at Home, Lucy Worsley. And then I finished reading, it was a short book. Hospital Sketches by Louisa May Alcott. It's only about 60 pages. And it's kind of like it's some biography. It's a snippet part of her life. What I didn't know was that she was a nurse during the Civil War. She went to Washington. And this was kind of like the infancy of nursing. Before that, nursing for women was kind of like frowned upon. It wasn't the socially acceptable thing for women to do, I guess. And anyway, it was interesting because I worked a night shift too. So to read about her experiences and kind of compare it to mine. So it was a good one. Eventually she got sick and she had to go home. Her father came and got her and took her back home. And she never did nursing after that. So anyway, and now for totally different, opposite sphere here. Failure is Not an Option by Gene Kranz. A mission control from Mercury to Apollo 13 and beyond. And I've just started this. As flight director of NASA's mission control and a key player in the space program for 3 decades, Gene Kranz witnessed firsthand making of history. He endured the disastrous early years and when rockets blew up and the United States fell behind the Soviet Union in the space race. But he continued to become a flight director for Apollo 11, the mission that fulfilled President Kennedy's pledge to land a man on the moon. So I thought it would be really cool to read. So anyway, I'm excited about that. I'm still reading The Royal Physician's Visit. And I've talked a little bit about this before in another video. It's about this physician who kind of takes over the country because the king is, I guess, not all there. He's not capable, I should say, of running the country, and he kind of steps in, and he gets into a whole lot of trouble, I think. So, so anyway, the royals physician's visit. So hopefully I'll get these two done shortly. All right, I think that's all I have to say for now. Thank you so much. If you have any comments, if you've read these books, or if you want a little more information on these books or whatnot, please comment and let me know. All right, thank you.